Hey everyone, welcome back to the Ktor Server Fundamentals playlist. In the last video, we implemented Google OAuth in Ktor. In this video, we will cover server sent events. Let's begin with introduction. Server sent events or insert SSE is a unidirectional communication method where a server can push real-time updates to a client over HTTP. It's commonly used for live notification, real-time dashboards, and event streaming. Let's understand how SSE works with a simple diagram. The client establishes the connection with server, making the HTTP request. Once connected, the server continuously sends events to the client. The connection remains open, allowing multiple events to be streamed over time. And finally, when all the events are streamed, then server decides to close the connection. Unlike WebSockets, SSE is a one-way communication channel. The server pushes updates, but the client doesn't send message back. Now, let's install and configure SSE plugin in Ktor. Now, let's begin by adding the necessary dependencies. So, for that, we can move to version catalog file within this Gradle package. And we can simply duplicate this line and say Ktor server SSE over here as well SSE. Within our build.gradle file, we can simply duplicate this line and simply add SSE. And we can sync the project. To install the plugin, we can simply move to the plugins package and create new file and name SSE. To install the SSE plugin, we can create an extension function configure SSE. We can use the install function and pass SSE. Now we can simply call this configure SSE function within our application module function. So within application module function, just above the configure routing, we can call the configure SSE. Now we can move to the routing file. We can simply create a SSE route. We can say SSE and specify the path as events. Within this, since we want to send multiple events, we can use a repeat block. And let's suppose we want to repeat an event for 6 times. To send the event, we can simply use send function and pass server sent events. So send, and we can use server sent events. And for the data, we can simply say event and we can specify the count. So let's say it plus 1. So in response, we should be able to see event 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. After each event, let's suppose we want to have some delay of 1000 milliseconds. Now, let's run our application to try this out. We can say get request and specify the path as events. And once we make the request, we get multiple events. So, server is sending us multiple events. That is 1 to 6. And after sending all the events, it's finally closed. So when we use this send function, we don't need to manually call this close, since after sending it will automatically close for us. So that's it for this video. In the next one, we will cover WebSockets in Ktor. Until then, thanks for watching and happy coding.